Welcome to another episode of Watch Once Over. My name is Big E. This is the 2021 State of the Collection, and I'm down to 5 watches. I got rid of my Breitling. I got rid of my Rolex. I just want to mention that right off the bat. Expensive watches doesn't always mean you're going to be happy with them. The Rolex was a great watch. I got a lot of compliments on it, but in the end, the $7,000 in my pocket was a better call to me for what I actually do with watches. I wear them. I don't like to baby them, and I felt that the Rolex would have just been served better in somebody who likes to dress up and get dapper, or can afford to wear $10,000 watches on a daily basis. But in the end, my practical side went out, and these are my 5 watches that I picked that are the best watches in my opinion. And I could just about buy any kind of watch under $20,000 that I could have. I can spend that much on a watch. I have bought 2 Rolexes in the past and owned them, and I liked them, but I didn't like them enough to keep them. But here is my 5, and I'll save my favorite 2 for last. Okay. Well, not actually, they're all my favorite, but the 2 I wear the most I'll save for last. Now let's go. This is my newest acquisition. I got it off of a friend of mine named Eric. This is a Davosa Ternos. And let me let that focus in. I thought I was on autofocus. Am I? Maybe not. Maybe. Anyway, that's my Davosa Ternos. And this watch is a real nice watch. I think it's the best homage for a Submariner. And it exhibits a lot of quality. Screw down crown, 200 meters water resistance, ceramic bezel, screw down back. It has a real nice screwed bracelet. The clasp is where it falls off a little bit, where it's stamped, and it has the old school flip lock. But you can see how I'm already getting battle scars on there. But it's still a nice watch. I believe you should own this watch before a Submariner for all practical purposes. If you got Submariner money, by all means go buy one. Great watch. Subs are nice, but this watch will do the job, and it looks good too. And it also has an anti-reflective coating, and to me it's just a more practical watch. Don't have to worry about getting it banged up. These come in right around just under $1,000, right around $800, but you can find it less on the secondary market. Now my next watch is a watch that it's kind of a rebuy, but I had a steel version. If you look back in my videos, this is a bronze version, and this has a Sellita SW330, and it's a GMT watch. Everybody needs a GMT watch in their collection, I think. And this gradient dial Glycine just does the trick for me. I really like it. I get tons of compliments on this watch. Has real nice anti-reflective crystal on there. The crowns are etched real nice with the Glycine logo and a crosshatch pattern, and it's already starting to patina just after a couple months. And these watches, I don't keep them on a watch winder anymore because I really don't care, and I'll get to that in a minute why. But it's a real nice watch, real nice blue leather strap. I know Invicta owns Glycine, but they still make a great product. So this is something that if you're looking for a GMT on a bronze watch, this checks off a couple boxes, and I really liked it, so it's in the collection. Just stay as far as I know. Now, these are my 3 favorite watches. My favorite diver of all time. This beats out a Rolex Submariner or anything at any price. This is the Eterna Kontiki 44, full lume bezel. and I'll give you guys a loom shot of all of them at once in a little bit. Super Kontiki has a date over here at 4 o'clock, and it has full loomed minute track, loomed indices, full loom bezel, screws. It has a glide lock S type adjustment. See, quick adjustment, twin trigger deployment. This watch is rock solid, spot on, Salida movement. And this is no crown guards. I like it like that. And this is my favorite automatic by far. And I really think that everybody should look into this watch if you haven't. If you get one, get it on the bracelet. The bracelet tapers down nice. It has a really nice drape. Like I said before, it has screws on both sides. Screw down back. Nice engraving on there of the Kontiki bow from Thor Heyerdahl. And this is a nice watch. Lots of heritage. I think about 120 plus year heritage on this. And it's just a nice watch. Now, getting down to my last two watches. Two of them are my favorite. This watch has been stealing wrist time. If you want to know more about this watch, just go on Random Rob's channel. He'll tell you all about the G-Shock square. He's the biggest fan of G-Shock squares. And I decided to try this full metal square black. I call it my Darth Vader watch. And this watch will steal wrist time. I go to this watch about 3 times a week because it's just a grab and go watch, and it's really nice. 4000 series, nice bracelet. The bracelet is affixed with all pins, and it's a real nice articulating bracelet. 200 meters water resistant, screw down back. It hooks up to your phone. It's solar, and it's also atomic. So it has a whole lot there. It's a flawless watch. You can beat the thing to death, and it's just a really practical watch. Be warned, if you buy one of these, your other watches, especially automatics, will start getting less wrist time. That's just how it is. That's just the world of G-Shock, the perfection of G-Shock. Anything Random Rob says about this, he's spot on. He's spot on. So check out his channel. I'll put a link to his channel too, so you can check out his take on it on G-Shock. It's a real good channel. Now, this is my #1 watch, and what I put ahead of any watch: Grand Seiko, Rolex, Patek Philippe, anything, because this watch is the best at doing what we all buy watches for, and that's to tell time. Now, this is a satellite wave. It uses satellite technology, and it coordinates between 4 satellites to pinpoint the time and where you're at. It automatically changes through the time zones if you're flying through time zones, or you can set it manually. I'm in Arizona, so I have it set to Denver time. It's all titanium pushers. It has a sapphire rehault right there, super titanium ring, and it's all this polish is Salis polish, and Seiko calls that Zaratsu polishing. It's polished on the Salis machine, and this is a limited edition, and this is number 4 of 1500. Really nice watch, my favorite watch. It's ultra light. I did put on a different band for the summertime, a sweatproof band, black. It comes with a blue leather strap, and this has a steel buckle, but the original one does have a titanium buckle. And this watch is just spot on, and it is my absolute favorite. You have to check this watch out. This watch, hands down, is more accurate than anything on the planet. Fastest acquisition out of any satellite watch. The lume is fantastic, as you'll see in a moment. It lasts all night. It is equal to Marine Master Lume. The downfall of this watch, and there's always a downfall, is it only has 50 meters water resistance. But I'm not going to take this watch swimming or anything. It can stand rain or hand washing, so it's good enough for me. If I want to go in the water, I'll take the Davosa or the Eterna. Other than that, there's no reason to have a watch that, you know, that has a lower water resistance. Don't be scared. 150 meters is still pretty deep. You probably will never go under 50 meters, let alone 50 feet. So this watch is great for what it is. Telling the time, we have a second time zone down here. Right off the bat, if you want to switch the time zones, you just push them both at the same time, and it switches over to the East Coast time. In case you got loved ones over on the East Coast, do you want to switch back? You just hit them both at the same time. And you can set this up for daylight savings time. It has alarms and any other things that you may feel you need in a watch. This watch can do it all. Now, let me light these up. I'll give them all a blast of light. Davosa, Citizen, Glycine, Eterna, and no need to light up the G-Shock. It has its own self-powering light. That's the Davosa lume. That's the G-Shock lume. That's the Citizen lume. Man, I love that. Love the hands on there too. The staggered hands are awesome also. Still lume on the Eterna, the fully lume bezel with the decompression marks on the bezel. And of course, my Palo watch, my Glycine, which I also love. So that's the state of the collection. These watches are very dear to me. I don't plan on selling them anytime soon. These are all watches in my mind that do a specific purpose. And have you noticed another thing? They're all different manufacturers. You got a Davosa Swiss, you got the Glycine Swiss, you got the Eterna Swiss, and then you have, which honestly I wear the most, are my two quartz Japanese, which have solar technology, and this one has GPS, and then the G-Shock has atomic and Bluetooth. So these watches are always spot on and never wrong. That's one of the reasons why when I go grab a watch in the morning heading out to work, I'm usually grabbing one of these two. These watches can be different, more different or more the same, because they're excellent at doing what a watch is supposed to do, and that is to keep the passage of time. So that's the watch once over for today. Nice, short, and sweet. That is the state of the collection 2021. I don't know what I'm going to add next. It's going to have to, something that's going to have to definitely tickle my fancy. But right now, with these 5 watches, you cannot go wrong in any setting: land, sea, air, camping, fishing, hunting, hiking, swimming. You're covered, from the formal ballroom to any sports activity. One of these watches will get it done. That's the reason why I picked these 5. They're all different. You see they're different colors. You got a bronze, and another thing to mention: 2 alternate metals. You have a bronze, you have titanium, 2 stainless steel, and a DLC coated. So I'm not really all over the place. 2 with ceramic bezels, 1 with a bronze bezel, and it's just that it just goes to show, watch collectors, we don't stay in our lane. You know what I'm saying? We don't stay in our lane. We just do. We just go out there. You know, we go out there, we see it, we like it, we grab it, we gravitate to it, we love it, we enjoy it. And I just want to thank everybody right now for watching my channel. It's been a wonderful year. I've finally got my merchandise in, my hats, and hold on, I didn't. That's what happens when you do everything unscripted in one take. You forget stuff. I got my watch once over hats in. I may do a giveaway for a couple of hats. I sold out of the first couple batches. I got some more coming. I only have a very few limited. I was selling them for $25 a piece, and they all sold out the first week. And I had no idea I had that many people who liked hats. So anyway, that's the Wash Once Over. My name is Big E. I'll talk to you guys later. And until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and God bless.